Okay, the IRS. Oh man, here's my check. Really? All of my money goes to them? Geez, I sure hope not. But here is the deal. Here's my check, right? I get this check and I'm looking at this and go, oh hey, I worked for 40 hours. It was 16.75 an hour. So then I ought to be getting there's my total, right? 670 bucks. But then I look down here, it's 499.10. Where did that other $170.90 go? Well, there are deductions that come out of my check and your check as well. But right now we're going to focus on one of those, this federal tax. How's that get figured out? Okay. So our tax man, how does he decide how much is coming out of my check? Well, they're going to refer to a table something like this, okay, to make that determination in regard to what amount is coming out of the check. And actually, your employer would be looking at that to do that and then send the money off to the government, okay? So now let's zoom in on that a little bit tighter. So here is my wage bracket method tables for an income tax withholding, okay? The key as I'm doing this, I got to read carefully. So whoever's doing this, you need to make sure that you're reading carefully. Number one, you got to make sure that you're talking about the right situation. This person is filing as a single, and it's weekly that this person is getting paid. How many withholding allowances are claimed on that person's W-4 form? And then here then is the information in regard to how much tax is being withheld from each paycheck. So let's do this now. So I've got a situation where the weekly wage is 900 and the number of withholding allowances is 5. So now when I go to read the table, what am I going to do? Number one, I'm going to find that spot in regard to wages. 900 is between 898 and 909. There is my 5 withholding allowances. And so now I can just go down in that column and I discover that I hit 47, which means the amount of income tax withheld from that particular weekly paycheck is $47. Okay? That's all you have to do in terms of finding this. So let's give this thing a shot because, hey, we feel good about having done it. Way to go, Homer. So now here we go. You're going to do this. And I believe that you can handle this. The weekly wage, $986. Number of withholdings is 3. So take a moment, find that number in the table. Boom, $77. Good job. Let's try another one. Weekly wage, $943. Number of withholding allowances is 10. Again, take a moment, find that amount of tax being withheld. Awesome, $7. One more, $886.90. How many allowances? 0. I'm allowed to do that if I want. So how much tax is withheld? Perfect, $98. There we go. Excellent job. Now let's give this a shot again. Let's see what happens on this one. Okay, same deal. $942. Number of allowances is 3. Let's find that amount of tax. Awesome, $72. Okay, weekly wage 942 again. Number of withholdings is 7. Okay, let's find that amount of tax. $33. What the heck is happening here? Let's do one more. Hey, it's the same weekly wage again, $942. Now we're going to have 0 withholding allowances. What are we going to get for that amount of tax? Beautiful, 113. So now, let's just review what we just did. $942 was the wage. Number of allowances was 3. I got $72 in income tax withheld from that one. $942 was the wage. 7 withholding allowances, and what did I do? I got $33 of income tax withheld. 942, 0 for the withholding, and we had $113 of tax withheld. I wonder if there's some kind of a pattern that I ought to recognize. As the number of withholding allowances increases, the amount of income tax withheld, well, which one? What happened to it? Did the amount of income tax withheld increase or decrease as the withholding allowances increased? So which one of those? Increases or decreases? Good, it's going down, it's decreasing. You can see that. 0, it's 113. 3, it's 72. 7, it's 33. So as it went up in terms of allowances, the amount of tax withheld decreased. What the heck do you think that's going to mean for me? How does it impact me? Well, as we're getting to this time of year, if you've got a job, you're getting ready to file your taxes. And so what is it going to mean to you? Well, it might mean that if you didn't have enough tax withheld, that you're going to end up paying some tax at the end of the year. However, it might mean you're going to get a refund if you did have some more tax withheld. So how much tax is held out of your paycheck has an impact on whether or not you get a tax return at the end of the year when you file your taxes. Okay? And so now at this point, I want you to just go ahead and get logged in and complete that income tax deductions assignment. Do a great job.